These are the Totem Warz, brother.
Aloha, GDM family and race fans. It's Totem Tuesday. Welcome back to GryphonSoul Diecast MotorSports and episode 7 of the Totem Warz. We start off with the Guardian challenges, and if the challengers win there, then they get to take on the Totem drivers. Today's challengers are Alex Blaze of Dog Squab Racing and Puff of Puffs Racing. They have to get past the Totem drivers in a best of 3, 2 wins, or the fastest lap if both drivers fail to complete a second lap. A victory against the Guardians takes them to the Totem drivers' den, where they'll challenge the Totem ranks, starting with the 10th place driver, and race on until defeated. Let's get to our first challenge and see if we can break into the Totem ranks. Our first challenger is all fired up to go. It's Alex Blaze of Dog Squab Racing in Bitter Blueberry, a 95 Mazda RX-7 weighing 64.2 grams. He has to get past Guardian Dana Bishop and Shaka, her Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy weighing 64.7 grams. Alright, here we go. Jabo starting out on the inside. We got Dana on the outside in Shaka. There they go. Dana takes the lead on the outside. Jabo pulls even in the pipeline. Dana takes back over in Calamity Corners. Jabo's backwards. Going down Leaky and down the final straight now. Dana takes that first win with a 671. Decent sub 7 second time. We're going to switch lanes. Jabo needs to pull it through here. Can he do it from the outside? There's the green. Down the divided straight they go. Dana has a big lead going into... Oh, she crashes out in Calamity Corners. Jabo cannot get around her. Gets run off the road. And that's the end of that shot. But they get one more try. Jabo has one more shot at it. Same lanes. Waiting for the green. If he can get a faster lap here, he can move on. But Dana's not going to make it easy on him. She's already through Calamity Corners. No crash this time. She spins out on Leaky Road. Going backwards. Oh! And they collide on the final straight. Neither one of them's going to make it across the line, and that means Jabo's not going to be able to make it to the Totem Drivers Challenge. Our next challenger today is Puff of Puffs Racing. He's in a 2018 Camaro SS, weighing 64.1 grams. And he'll be facing off against Guardian Roland Long and his untamed Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy weighing 64 grams. Alright, here we go. Roland's on the inside in the Jaguar, Puff on the outside in the Camaro SS. There they go. Door to door down the divided straight, but Roland takes the lead in the Calamity Corners. They both get a little high on the exit. Going down Leaky Road and through the cavern turn. It's going to be Roland taking that first lap with a 7:07. Take it back to the top. Puff on the inside now needs to tie it up and to hopefully get a better time. And he's leading down the pipeline into Calamity Corners. Comes out with a good line that time. Oh, and Roland just crashed out. And Puff got a 6.72, so he's going to win the inside lane on the tiebreaker. And where is Roland's right there on Leaky Road, so he must have crashed out on the Temple turn and took a little bit of a slide. Here we go. Can Puff make it to the big show? He has the inside advantage, at least through the divided straight. Roland had a lead there for a second, but it's all Puff through Calamity Corner. Spins around on the exit. He's backwards now. Roland got in his face, but Puff's going to take that win. Oh! In a little kiss after the fact. A 682 that time for Puff. Not as fast as the first one, but enough to get him into the Totem Driver Challenge. The Totem Wars are proudly sponsored by Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burgers. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all your munchie needs, Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burgers is where everyone on the island goes. From their 28 varieties of deep-fried pickle chips and specialty burgers, including the Spam King Burger, to create your own menus. Serving 1 or 100, dine in or delivered, Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burgers says, no worries. Everyone knows Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burgers can't kelp but be good. Last week we got a lot of action from the Totem drivers, but the only one to make a move was Morgan Stark, who regained that second place from Variant after losing it just weeks before. So we start here with Ragin' Ricky sitting on the lava bubble in 10th place. Puff will have to defeat Ragin' Ricky if he wants to get into Totem Drivers' den. One of these drivers will be heading back to the garage today. Let's drop the green flag on them and see who will be the movers and the shakers of today's Totem Wars.
These are the Totem Wars, brother.
All right, Ragin' Ricky on the inside defended that 10th place. Puff on the outside, hoping to break into the ranks. There they go, down the divided straight, door to door. Ricky takes the lead in the pipeline. Both, little collision there, a little kiss on the back of Ragin' Ricky from Puff. Oh, and they both get a little squirrely on the final straight, but unfortunately it's going to be, well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately for Puff, he's not going to make it into the Totem Driver's den. Ragin' Ricky gets to hold on to his spot, and now he's going to try to get off of that lava bubble and put J-Bo back on it. J-Bo on the inside. Ricky takes a little bit of a lead on divided straight. J-Bo takes over in Calamity Corners, and now down Leaky Road. Down the final straight. J-Bo's going to hold on to that 9th place, leaving Ragin' Ricky on the lava bubble for another week. All right, now J-Bo going to try to take away Jai-Ito's spot. Jai-Ito currently in the 8th position, taking the lead through Calamity Corners. Oh, J-Bo gets tied up on his rear end and he spins out. J-Bo straightens himself back out, or Jai-Ito. J-Bo still got stuck, sorry. Jai-Ito straightened himself out and makes it across the finish line. And that's the end of J-Bo's racing for the day. Now Jai-Ito gets to go up against Simon Blaine in that Subaru. And it's Jai-Ito with the lead in the divided straight. Simon takes over in the Calamity Corners. Bumper to bumper, Simon spins out, gets caught up on the wall. Jai-Ito makes the pass. Jai-Ito down the final straight, kisses the wall, but he's across the line, and he is moving on up. I know he's got to be happy about that after the fall he's taken down the Totem. And here you see it right there. Jai-Ito's on his bumper. Caused Simon to get a little squirrely there, I do believe. And makes that pass on the outside of the temple turn. Gets a little drifty. Coming down Leaky Road right there. Yep, he definitely gave him a little tap right there. So moving on over. I got to go on up. Alright, now Jai-Ito's going to try to take away Racing Ricky's position. Jai feeling good about himself right now. Let's see if he can make it pay off. Racing Ricky says, no, sir, I cannot be falling down. Gets Jaito spun around, and Racing Ricky is racing, or is holding on to his position. And there's Jaito. He spun out in the cavern turn. Can Racing Ricky take out the Buick Wildcat driven by Thunder Girl? Even in the divided straight, Thunder Girl takes over into Calamity Corners. Nice line for both of them coming through. But it's going to be Thunder Girl as she crosses the finish line with a 7:01. Comes back and gives Rick a little tap in the bumper. Now Thunder Girl's going to take on Suki Kyoto. These two have been going at it back and forth. And Suki takes the lead going into Calamity Corners. Both of them have a good line going down Leaky Leaky Road. Oh! Suki hits the wall and got slowed up, allowing Thunder Girl to pass her by. And Thunder Girl finished with the 682. Imagine what Suki would have had if she didn't hit the wall. But Thunder Girl now takes over that position right there. You see Suki. Let's see if we can slow that down for a better look. Gets up on the wall there as they exit the cavern turn. Gives the fence a little light kiss. Does a little bouncy bounce. One more look at it right here. And you can see the air that she gets. All four wheels off the ground right there. Causes that Nissan to buck him like a wild bronco. And that means now Thunder Girl is going to go up against the number 3 Kodachrome Jamera driven by Variant. Variant says, no, I'm sorry, I got to hold on to this. I'm supposed to be higher up. Oh! He almost did not finish that, and we got a pedestrian down just out of shock. His Variant caught the wall right there, but did manage to get over the finish line with a little assist from Thunder Girl. Now Variant's going back after that number 2 spot taken away by Morgan Stark. These two have been exchanging back and forth the past few weeks. And what a pass by Variant on the outside. And he's down through the cavern turn. Scrapes the wall a little bit, but he's across the line. Morgan comes in right after him, but right after doesn't count in Totem Warz. No points for right after. And right there was Morgan's last chance when they were even just entering the pipeline. And she lost it all right there when she skidded out, going high into the exit of Calamity Corners. No chance for catching Variant there. And now Variant gets to go against Priestess. He has been trying to get that number 1 spot for the past few weeks. Priestess says, no thank you, I need to stay here. Oh, but Priestess is down and Variant makes a pass across the Dragon's spine. And he's across the finish line with a 6.85. And the Queen has been dethroned. The Queen is dead. Long live the King. Wow. It was only a matter of time, folks. And there it has happened. Variant makes history, taking out the long reigning queen, the number 1 totem driver. And what a great pass, staying out of trouble. Taking the high line. Gets around her. And on his way to that number 1 spot. Wow. Sure, we'll look at it one more time. Oh, he gets a little up underneath her right there. Maybe helps her get a little tipsy, but she blew it. I knew it was just a matter of time. Variant had her so nervous every time they raced.
These are the Totem Warz, brother.
Well, our challengers had a mix of luck today. Alex Blaze was not able to get past Dana Bishop for a shot at the Totem drivers. Puff, on the other hand, took down his Guardian opponent confidently with back-to-back sub-7 second laps. But when he got up against the 10th place Totem driver, it was a bumper-to-bumper battle down the OMR, where Ragin' Ricky was successful defending that 10th place hot seat. A man on a mission, Jai Ito, after defending his position against 9th place Jabo, Jai took on and took down Simon Blaine to capture that 7th place. But then 6th place Racing Rick shut him down. I'm sure Jai's happy to at least be moving up instead of that steady decline he's been experiencing. Then we jump up a couple ranks to where 5th place Thunder Girl faced off against 4th place Suki Kyoto. And these two have been trading positions the past few weeks. Today it was Thunder Girl taking back 4th place after Suki kissed the fence on that final straightaway, allowing Thunder Girl to overtake Suki for the win. And then followed another great battle for 3rd place between Thunder Girl and Variant. Thunder Girl tried a dangerous and unsuccessful pass in the exit of Calamity Corners as Variant shut her down, but he got kissed in the ass for it at the line. Speaking of kisses, you may all now line up to kiss the ring of the new reigning #1 Totem driver, Variant of Variant Skunkworks. Congratulations, Variant. Variant pulled out a double takedown today, displacing Morgan Stark from 2nd place and doing it from the outside lane. He took the lead at the pipeline and never looked back, and that's because he was looking ahead to a race against Priestess. The chance he got, and after trailing on her bumper through Calamity Corners, Priestess lost control and flipped it in the exit, maybe with a little tap from Variant persuading her, but she was over and out. Variant slipped past her and raced into that #1 spot. I said it before, and I'll say it again. The queen is dead. Long live the king. With Variant in the ranks, it was just a matter of time, but any one of these drivers are capable of making those big moves. Next broadcast, 2 new challengers face the Guardians on the most unforgiving mountain raceway. Who will be the movers and who will do the shaking? Can Priestess win back that #1 ranking she held nearly 2 seasons? Tune in and find out all that and more when the Totem Wars returns. Now as the sun sets over the OMR, I want to thank you all for tuning into today's broadcast. I do hope you enjoyed the show. Hit that thumbs up, leave your comments, and share the GDM channel. I greatly appreciate all your support. Until the next race, may the spirit of Aloha fill your days and nights. Share a smile with someone, and always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.
These are the Totem Warz, brother.